The parks may be closed, but Disney news doesn't stop. We've got details on some menu changes Disney's making, more refunds, and Bob Iger's take on the future of Disney. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. We've got a lot to cover today from the Disney parks around the world, as well as the Disney Cruise Line, plus some menu shakeups, and yeah, even a ride that may have accidentally announced its opening date. Let's go. First up, Bob Iger talks the future of Disney parks. We got a big look at the state of the Walt Disney Company right now from Bob Iger. He gave an interview to Barron's this week where he hinted to a big change being considered for the Disney parks when they reopen. Iger expressed that we may see guests demand extra health and safety precautions, which could lead to possible mandatory temperature checks implemented before guests can enter the parks. You guys remember they did this on Disney Cruise Line before the cruises were canceled. So this is taking a cue from similar practices as well that we've seen throughout China, like at Disneytown and Shanghai Disney, which has recently reopened to guests. Disney's not officially announced temperature checks as coming as of right now, but we will keep you updated if this change is instituted at the parks when they reopen. Outside of the parks, Iger also mentioned he was optimistic for the company and believes the steps they're taking now will help Disney pull through, but he does recognize it may be a long time until they achieve normalcy. The college and cultural representative programs have been suspended at the parks again. Speaking of steps Disney is taking, we found out a few days ago that Disney has chosen to suspend the college program and cultural representative program now until further notice. Disney released an official statement to all previously accepted incoming participants in the programs, letting them know that those who were due to arrive in early June are suspended for the time being. Disney will be refunding the application fees and allowing those who had already been accepted into the program to easily reapply, even if they have already graduated. A furlough agreement has been reached with union workers. Concerning many of the furloughed workers, we found out this week that Disney has reached an agreement with one of the unions. The American Federation of Musicians Local 389, which represents a number of hourly cast members, negotiated for their members to continue to receive educational benefits, health insurance, and other employee assistance programs throughout the furlough. And there's been some backlash for executive pay cuts. On the other end of the scale, we got a big update about those executive pay cuts at Disney we told you about last week. Now, you know Disney execs are going to be taking substantial pay cuts for as long as the company is impacted. Now, Bob Iger caught a lot of attention for foregoing all of his base salary and his allotment for his company car, and current CEO Bob Chapek was giving up half of his base salary. It was revealed by The Hollywood Reporter that some execs at the vice president, senior vice president, and executive vice president levels have expressed dissatisfaction with the fact that their new contracts do not refer to an end date on the pay cuts, only using the word temporary. These leaders also point out that the decision was made, quote, unilaterally, unquote, to cut their salaries by 20 to 30%. Signing was not mandatory of the new contracts, but executives may have felt pressure to do so. It is noted that while these execs typically rely primarily on their base salaries for income, executives like Chapek and Iger make substantially more than their base incomes through bonuses and stocks, so the pinch of this won't be felt as greatly by them. Moving on to other areas of the Disney company, Disney Cruise Line has canceled a large number of Disney Wonder sailings. Disney Cruise Line has already canceled their sailings through most of April, and now, due to a regulation instituted by the Canadian government, ships carrying more than 500 passengers are no longer allowed to embark or disembark in the country's ports at this time. This affects several Disney Wonder sailings that were supposed to take place from May all the way through the end of June, and so these cruises have been canceled. Disney Cruise Line is still offering the option of a cruise credit for a future departure or a full refund for those affected by the cancellations. Additionally, all sailings on the Disney Magic, Disney Fantasy, and Disney Dream have been canceled through May 17th. The Run Disney Marathon registration has been delayed. We know a lot of you were eagerly awaiting for April 7th to arrive, as that meant registration should have been open for next year's races, but that was not the case. On April 7th, nothing happened. Disney hasn't provided an update yet for when registration will open, so we're going to keep you posted as soon as an announcement is made. And Broadway is going to extend its dark period. Another bummer we saw this week. Broadway initially announced it would close all shows until April 12th, and it was just recently announced that this closure would be extended all the way to June 7th. But don't worry, if you want to still get your Disney on Broadway fix, on April 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern, Disney will be live streaming Disney Magic on Broadway, showcasing Disney's productions. Viewers are encouraged to donate, and all proceeds will go to Broadway Cares, where donations will make their way to affected members of the Broadway community. Japan has declared a state of emergency. And the Japanese Prime Minister has stated in the announcement that schools and non-essential businesses will temporarily close to keep people from going out for the next month. The Tokyo Disney Resort had planned to reopen April 20th, but now the closure has been extended and a reopening date will be decided upon in mid-May. Universal Studios in both Orlando and Florida were previously slated to be closed through April 19th, but this date has been updated to May 31st. In their official statement, Universal said, "We will continue to monitor the situation and make adjustments as needed, based on guidance from health agencies and government officials." Now for some good news, we got a few things that have happened this past week that will hopefully put a bit of a smile on your faces. First up, we got an update on how Disney will handle Disney Premier Passport refunds. Annual pass holders have already been given the option to receive a partial refund on their pass for the year. But now Premier Passport holders, those folks lucky enough to hold a pass to both Disney World and Disneyland, are also getting some love from Disney. If you're an active Disney Premier Passport holder and you've paid your pass in full, you will automatically be given an extension on your expiration date that will be revealed before the parks open. If you do not want to take the extension, you can also choose to receive a partial refund. Disney will be providing more information about this option later, but you can also contact the annual pass holder member services at 714-781-7277 if you have any questions. Now, in a surprising twist, we may have gotten a Journey of Water opening date. While checking out the poster for the Journey of Water walkthrough attraction in Epcot, which will be inspired by Moana, we noticed that the description at the bottom included a very important detail, the opening year. Now, this was listed over on Shop Disney. Considering Disney has temporarily halted construction while the parks are closed, getting any news about openings is kind of shocking. The description seemed to imply that the Journey of Water would be opening sometime in 2021, but we're guessing the date was not intended to be published because it has now been removed from the Shop Disney page. So I think initially Disney was planning on the Journey of Water to open in 2021. But I think they took that off the page because right now we're just not sure when anything is going to reopen, when construction is going to resume, or what's going to happen with the mess that Epcot is currently in. Now, is Avengers Campus delayed in Disney California Adventure? Speaking of construction, it appears that the Avengers Campus opening date of July 18th may be delayed. The Avengers Campus logo had just recently been added to Disney California Adventure maps in the Disneyland app, but now instead of new attractions like the Spider-Man ride displaying the July opening date, the webpage simply says coming soon. The uncertainty is not unexpected, and we hope to receive an update soon. There's been another Food and Wine concert edition. So in Food and Wine news, we got another member of this year's Eat to the Beat lineup. Big Bad Voodoo Daddys tour lineup is showing that September 5th, 6th, and 7th, they'll be the act on stage at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. They join other artists like Taylor Dane, Tiffany, and 38 Specials so far, listing Epcot as one of their tour stops during the festival. And Disney has thanked healthcare professionals. They gave us a small look inside the parks this week with a touching thank you for healthcare professionals on World Health Day. From Disneyland and Disney World to Shanghai Disneyland and Aulani, castles lit up for the night, and each location took photos of the words thank you in many different languages spelled out with flip-flops, flowers, and more. Now in food news, we have a few new updates. Disney World is posting some menu changes. Very, very strange, but their menus on the site are actually changing and updating even through all of this. At Ale and Compass Lounge at the Yacht Club Resort, we saw most mixed drinks went up in price $2 to $2.50, and many glasses of wine increased by $2 as well. At Brown Derby Lounge in Hollywood Studios, we were shook to see that our beloved martini and margarita flights were removed from the menu. In fact, all martinis and margs have been removed from the menu except for the famous grapefruit cake martini. So we love their trios of drinks and hope this is just a temporary change while they work out the menus over the closure and that our favorite flights will be back. At Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs, we saw the Safari Sangria had increased by 25 cents, and we noticed the Hail Marty, which is a bourbon whiskey served with an ice sphere, had dropped $4 down to $19. But our saddest discovery was that the Cool-Headed Monkey, which was a fun rum punch served in a monkey head souvenir glass, was gone from the menu. Now, this may come back. Don't stress. Disney changes their menus all the time, and this could very well just be a situation where they're moving some things around during the closure. But we want to report it anyway, just in case. Now, in a change-up, we saw that Barks Root Beer had been removed from a number of menus, including Mama Melrose and the Grand Floridian Cafe. It's not gone everywhere, though, so we'll see what this looks like once the parks reopen. This one's for all you lemonade fans. We noticed most locations changing from Minute Maid Light to Minute Maid Zero Sugar. Well, what's different? Well, Minute Maid Light isn't being made anymore. Minute Maid is now making only zero sugar, which has 0 calories and no sugar, compared to the light version, which had a small amount of sugar and 15 calories per serving. We've also seen the wine list at Be Our Guest decrease in size, a price increase on hot dogs and turkey legs over at Tortuga Tavern, and both the tostones with black bean salsa and the ropa vieja shredded beef over rice have vanished from the menu at Tortuga. At Friar's Nook, a classic hot dog will come with mac and cheese rather than tots, and it's getting a price increase from $9 to $11.49. Turkey legs at Prince Eric's have also gotten a price increase to $14.49, although now they will come with a side of chips. Now, here's a little tip. We are starting to see turkey legs increase in price to $14.49 and suddenly including a side of chips on a lot of menus right now. Remember, if you ask to not have the side item on a Disney entree, they will usually lower the price. So if you don't want those chips, you can probably get them taken off and get a lower price. That's often how things work at counter service locations, but definitely ask a cast member. All right, one of the combo platters at Columbia Harbor House has been removed from the menu, though you can still get the trio platter. And the churro ice cream sandwich is officially off the Sleepy Hollow menu. We reported it was missing about a month ago and replaced by an ice cream cookie sandwich, but now the change is official and the menu has been updated. As a reminder, things are always changing in Disney World, so if these missing menu items creep back onto the menu, we will be sure to let you know. And we will continue to keep our eyes peeled for any more menu changes that Disney rolls out during the closure. All right, over at Disney Springs, we have some updates on Erin McKenna's Bakery. Orlando residents can get their baked treats from Erin McKenna's in Disney Springs delivered right now. You can get your donuts, cupcakes, bagels, and cookies without leaving your home by ordering through Postmates. Visit Erin McKenna's Bakery page on Postmates to see what's available for ordering. And of course, these are going to be gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free options, lots of good stuff for special diets. And Sprinkles has a brand new Peeps cupcake. Sprinkles is coming out with that Peeps cupcake just in time for Easter. The strawberry cupcakes are topped with strawberry frosting, a toasted coconut nest, and a Peep sugar bird. You should hurry if you want to grab one because they're only available until April 12th at Sprinkles locations around the country, and they are delivering right now. Okay, now let's look at a few pieces of news for all of us stuck at home right now. First up, Art Smith is doing cooking classes. Chef Art Smith from Disney Springs Homecoming fame is doing at-home cooking classes. On Instagram Live, you can tune in to watch the chef Art Smith show you some healthy comfort cooking from his home. First up, he made his favorite iced or hot tea with fruit and Homecoming's famous hummingbird cake, which I love. Disney has launched Magic Moments. This is a new website with some new content for all of us going stir crazy at home, and it brings together all the special Disney experiences we can enjoy. Disney Magic Moments is where you'll be able to find a virtual ride-through of Disney's It's a Small World, watch the Jammers from Epcot perform from home, check out the new Magic Happens parade from Disneyland, and more. You can visit disney.com/Magic Moments to check out all the new content you can watch from home right now. Disneyland Paris is also doing some live streams every Wednesday and Sunday. Guests can watch a live stream of a nighttime parade or show as voted on by you. Head over to the Disneyland Paris Facebook page to vote and watch. National Geographic has released a brand new interactive website perfect for all you homeschooling parents. This is called Nat Geo at Home. It's a great resource for parents struggling to fill the day with educational stuff for the kids. It's set up as fun interactive lessons for kids anywhere from kindergarten to 12th grade. And Disney Animation is releasing a brand new series of Frozen shorts featuring Olaf. The new series will contain 20 unique vignettes with Josh Gad reprising his role as Olaf and Disney Animation director Hiram Osmond creating the sequences from home. You can watch the first short, Fun with Snow, on the Disney Magic Moments website. Disney is also taking us on a rare trip inside Walt Disney Imagineering in a new video series, and the second part has been added. This second video is hosted by Jonathan Friday as he takes us on a tour of the Blaine Gibson Sculpture Studio. You can check out the video on the Disney Magic Moments site as well. Dapper Day has become a pretty big deal for many people in the Disney parks, and here guests come dressed in their best vintage looks. We're talking a lot of petticoats and pin-tuck curls in the parks, and each park celebrates on different days. But due to what's going on right now, most parks are unable to hold their previously scheduled Dapper Days. Disneyland, where Dapper Day is still most popular, was scheduled for April 18th and 19th, but has since been rescheduled now to June 20th to 21st. On April 19th, though, guests are encouraged to dress in their dapper best, snap a pic, and tag Dapper Day at home for a chance to be featured on the Dapper Day official Instagram. We've got a Chewy Chews recipe, whether you're looking for a healthy new snack to munch on or just want to learn a new recipe. We got everything you need to know about how to make Chewy Chews inspired by the Wookiee Chewbacca from Star Wars. You can check out the full recipe at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Disney's also released some fun make-at-home recipes right in the My Disney Experience app if you're looking to bring the parks into your kitchen. All right, let's talk prop culture. On May 1st, a new show will launch on Disney Plus, giving us a peek into some movie-making magic. Prop culture will let us check out some props from our favorite Disney films like Pirates of the Caribbean, Mary Poppins, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and more. And finally, in merchandise news, limited edition pins are releasing on Shop Disney as of April 9th. Disney's releasing in-park only pins onto Shop Disney. 4 designs launched on the 9th, including a 2020 Castle pin, Slinky Dog Dash pin, and Mickey and Minnie in a coordinating pin set. More exclusive limited edition pins will drop tomorrow, the 12th, April 16th, and 22nd at 7 a.m. Pacific Time. If you want to keep engaged with the Onward universe after streaming the movie on Disney Plus, you can download an ebook from Disney Books inspired by the movie for a limited time. Onward, The Search for the Phoenix Gem, follows aspiring journalist Sedalia Brushthorn after the magical chaos from Ian and Barley's quest unfolds. You can download the book for free from Disney Books right now. And there's another collab with Love Your Melon. The new Disney and Love Your Melon spring collection has landed on their website. These lightweight knitted beanies can come in either the double palm beanie style for $65 or cuffed beanie for $40, in black Mickey Mouse with gold foil, or blush pink Minnie Mouse with rose gold foil. Adults can also choose between the black and light pink wash denim cap for $40 each. The kid versions of the beanies will also run you $65, or babies can rock the double palm beanies for $45, or the standard baby beanies for $35. The collection also includes new pullovers to match the beanies. The black Mickey Mouse and Dusty Rose Minnie Mouse hoodies are each $95. And remember that Love Your Melon is an apparel brand dedicated to giving a hat to every child battling cancer in America. 50% of profits are given to this cause. All right, that's what we've got so far. Now, don't forget, if you guys are looking for awesome things to do, we have a post that's updated regularly on Disney Food Blog of all the live streams of all of your favorites from the Disney parks and other Disney-related celebrities who are reading books at home. We've got a lot of awesome musical live streams from the guys at Jelly Rolls to the Dapper Dans and many others. So lots of that is going on. We've got updates every single day to those ways to bring Disney magic into your house by watching performances online. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for watching. We hope you're all doing well. We're thinking of you. We hope you're hanging in there. We can't wait to get back in the parks. But in the meantime, stick with us on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook channels, over at DisneyFoodBlog.com, on our newsletter. We're trying to bring you all the magic we can during this time. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.